Alright guys, welcome back today. We're going to be back at it again with another CGC unboxing pre-screen video, which I did pretty okay on. Had 22 9/8 and then a couple defects, which weren't anything too crazy. But without further ado, let's just get into it, shall we? I would like to thank everybody so much for all of their comments and suggestions on what we're going to do going forward. Also, thank you for tuning in for the most recent video. Hopefully that was a lot of fun for you. Without further ado today, guys, we're going to get to a CGC unboxing with a free slab at the end of the show as well today, guys. So stick around. In order to enter for that free slab for the end of the show, just, you know the rules. Comment, like, and subscribe. Share if you would. I'd greatly appreciate it. So without further ado, let's just get into it. We're going to have a box of CGC pre-screens, all moderns that came back, I think in like less than 2 weeks, which is madness. It is absolutely crazy on how quick they're turning around these CGC orders, for the moderns at least. I know people are waiting a little longer for the economy, the older tier items, but for these modern ones, they are turning around lickety split. It has been very crazy, guys. So without further ado, let's go ahead and get right into the video and show you some of the 9/8 that we got today. So what we did is we did a CGC 9/8 pre-screen on this batch. So we got a copy of King Thor. I don't even know if you guys can see it. It's so far away. Hopefully you guys can see this. Let's see here. So we got a copy of, this is different. Oh man, I'm terrible at this right now. All right, we got a copy of King Thor #3. It was just the return of Gore, and he appeared on cover. So just a book that I thought was really cool. And for the Gore fans, I know the movie, but still the character in the comics is still pretty epic. So got that back in a 9.8, which is awesome. All right, next up we're gonna have a copy of Wolverine #22. We have another one of the Hellfire Gala, the Russell Dauterman variant on here. Following that with another copy. I thought a couple of these, the King Thor. I mean, at the end of the day, guys, it's Jason Aaron, Ribic. You just can't go wrong with a modern Ribic goodness. I think this is the last, yeah, I have 3 of these that I submitted. I don't know. I thought the character still is pretty cool, even in the comics. So have a third copy there in a 9.8. Here is a very unique book. This is a copy of Comic Festival 2007 Free Comic Book Day. I think it's a Pop 2 or a Pop 1, but I am a huge Scott Pilgrim fan, and this is the cast or the crew or the characters of Scott Pilgrim on this cover. So an incredibly hard to find free comic book day book in a 9.8. This one is definitely going to be a keeper for sure. Next up, we're going to have a copy of the 8 Billion Genies Make-A-Wish foil. This thing is chef kiss on how well they made this foil. It is shiny, it is beautiful, it is bright, and also a great series on top of that as well. Hurrah, looks like my wish to have both wishes on the Make-A-Wish variant come true on this one for the 9/8. But guys, I hope you've been well. Hope things have been going great for you. It's going to be a really exciting year. Got a lot of conventions lined up. A lot more things. Hey, We Live #1, first print 9.8. Never a bad thing to have. Just excited for the journey this year. It's going to be a lot of fun. Different than last year. A lot different than last year. But looking forward to seeing all the adventures and hopefully running into all the amazing humans out there. And looking forward to saying hi and meeting everybody. Next up, a copy of, the Ironheart #1. Very nice. 9.8. First print cover A. Series is coming soon. Next up, we're going to have a beautiful Spider-Woman Scotty Young variant. It's just a Scotty Young, but Spider-Woman regardless. I thought the cover was awesome. Next up, we submitted a couple of these. It is the Elektra Black, White, and Blood #2. At the end of the day, it's an Adam Hughes cover. Drawing Elektra, which is always a win in my opinion. Anytime you get Adam Hughes, it's definitely a good call. So I submitted a couple of these. Let's see if they all got 9/8. Looks like we are 2 for 2 on Adam Hughes. Next up, this is the 1:25 ratio variant. Happy to have this back in the collection. This is the Mary Jane Black Cat Beyond. This is another stunning Adam Hughes cover to have as well. Next up, this is actually a pretty interesting read if you haven't had a chance to go check it out. It's Minor Threats. If you don't know, I was actually a big fan. Patton Oswalt, yes, the nerd comedian, wrote this. And so it's just as a fun little take, but there were these variant gold foil covers, and I'm like, let me grab one of these. It's the same as the cover A. It was just a gold foil variant at cover price, and I'm just like, yes to the shiny thing, please, because I'm a very simple guy. All right, shout out to Mark Brooks. Mark Brooks, the man of the people, for just being amazing and always crushing covers, especially this one, which is happy to get this one in a 9.8. So there wasn't too much talk about the Ram V, the Many Deaths of Layla Stars from Boom, but these Virgin ratio covers, I feel, were not as easy to track down, and or maybe most shops didn't get these unlockable variants. There is a spectacular Jeff DeCall issue number 2 Virgin variant. I was lucky enough to find the trade of the DeCall, which is the ratio, but I do believe the Virgin was like a 1 per store. That one is a ghost and highly sought after, so I thought I'd grab a couple of these, see if they're at 9 qualities. Happy to have issue number 3 in a 9.8. Oh, looks like we got number 4 as well and a 9.8. Just thought the Virgin, like 1 per stories ratios were really cool. Also, that 3 was a Mirka and Dolpha, so Mirka and Dolpha for the win. Next up is this Dark Crisis Delato Dark Side cover. I feel that those things all are a great combination, like Dark Side, Minimal, Delato, Exclusive, like definitely a winning combination, and this cover is fire for sure. Got a couple more books to run through you guys today, but I appreciate you guys coming out. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Next up, we're going to have the, all right, there we go. Humberto Ramos, the Marvel Voices Community. Absolute brilliant cover there by Humberto. They are doing phenomenal things over there on Strange Academy and the Strange Academy Finals. And looking forward to seeing if that actually happens live action with America Chavez and Benedict Wong. Next up, we're going to have, speaking of the Adam Hughes, the Elektra Black, White, and Blood Adam Hughes cover. And this is great. This is a great read. If you haven't read 7-2 Eternity, it went on a really long hiatus, but then it came back. It's a very kind of sci-fi Wild West with some incredible concepts and creatures and designs. It's really, really trippy. It's really good. If you get a chance to check it out, go check it out. But this is just 9.8. I think the 9.8 is the number 1 first prints. Maybe like $75, but still a great book for a great series. And last up today, guys, this last book in submission is going to be your giveaway for free. Thank you so much for coming out. The rules end of the giveaway, very simple. Just like, comment down below, subscribe to the channel. You'll be entered to win a copy of the Avengers number 3 Forever first print. This is where they I do believe like it's the first like female Moon Knight in this alternate reality. So for free, chat, for free, for just being amazing. Oh yeah, the defects. There was only 3 defects in this batch. I looked them over, and I want to check them out and just see if I could find anything wrong. So the defect we had the Miles Morales number 6. This is the Battle Lines variant. There was a nice little pressable kind of like bend on the back cover there, so something I could probably press submit. This is the first Starling appearance, which the first print cover A has taken off raws, I think, at like $50. So this is the Battle Lines variant, not as sought after because she's not on the cover, but still her first appearance inside of the book. One of the defects. The other one was I had another one of these She-Hulk Russell Dauterman covers on here. I think these character concepts of just like all the versions of the character are very clever. So I thought that was cool. Submitted that. That one did not make it. And then the last one was I just had another copy that I thought I'd submit. I just thought one of Momoko's better Hulk cover is the She-Hulk Momoko on there. But those were the 3 defects that didn't make it into this batch. But that's it, chat. That's it for this one today. Keeping it simple, just a CGC unboxing of a pre-screen. Came back modern in like less than 2 weeks. So chat, if you guys have anything out there that you want to submit, it is not a bad time to do it right now on moderns. They are very fast and it is very crazy. I was just like, oh, my card got charged. Oh, they're on their way back. Well, this is nuts. But that's it for today, guys. Also, free slab that Avengers Forever number 3. Like, comment, subscribe. But that's it for this one, guys. Thank you so much. I'll see you on the next one. Skeff out.